From the field to the studio, to your eyes and ears.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 816 Hour. We're here. Me and Bryson are here with some news of the baseball world. Three new rules have been implemented. I think it's three.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like little ones out there,
Oh.
but yeah, kind of like three big ones.
Yeah, the three big ones.
Yeah.
How are you today, sir?
I was gonna say we're just not even gonna ask how each other.
We're just gonna jump right into it.
This guy Carter's in baseball mode, and I love it. But I'm good. Excited to kind of sit down, talk these new rules because baseball has been different in spring training, I would say. But how are you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm good. It's finally nice outside. Baseball season's here. Baseball Classic starts real soon. A couple of days.
That's this week.
Vladdy dropped out.
I did. That was tough.
Sad day.
That's tough.
Not going to change our previous video. We could probably going to win that division. But
yeah. Real quick, we're playing around the golf today before.
Ooh.
Real quick, so just give me a score prediction. How you think you're gonna hit today?
I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling
he's
good.
Feeling himself.
I'm feeling good. Give me 10 over.
10 over?
10 over.
I love it. I'm gonna hold you to it as well. It's gonna be a good day on the greens today, folks. Carter Webb's feeling it.
Woo.
We won't get into my game, but we'll just jump right into the baseball talk. The rules.
The first one.
Yes, sir.
The bigger base paths from previous history, they used to be 15 inches. They are getting moved to 18 inches to give the runner and the fielders more room to prevent collisions because we don't want to see another Ruben Tejada and Chase Utley collision.
Yeah.
15 inches to 18 inches takes off 4.5 inches of the base paths. How do you feel about it?
I mean, that wasn't one of the bigger ones I wrote down because I don't think that's one that's going to affect the game from the first glance too much. I think probably like throughout the season, we'll see instances where it's brought up. The change from the base pass getting bigger is going to obviously in times mess with the game, but I don't think it's going to affect it in hindsight, to be honest. How about you?
I think 4.5 inches on each base path. I think they're going to start moving back towards a lot of stealing, a lot of moving parts, a lot of hit and runs.
That's true.
I think it's going to be a good year for those speedy guys like Trey Turner. He's probably going to have a ton, and I am here for it.
Not
a baseball podcast if not force feeding the Phillies.
I was gonna say, I wonder why Trey Turner was brought up. All the baseball players.
Fastest guy probably. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
But I like it. I think it's gonna be more manufacturing runs than it has in the last couple of years. So it'll be fun to watch. A little 2015 Royals-esque.
Hey, pushing the base pass, aggressiveness. I love it.
But number 2, no more shift. The shift is gone. Sort of. Gone. It's not really gone, but it's sort of gone. There has to be 2 infielders on each side of second base. They can be as close to second base as they want to be, but they have to have 2 feet on the ground, which I thought was weird. They'll add in. I was like, why does that matter? They have to have 2 feet planted.
Play with 1 foot in the air,
I guess so.
I don't know.
Well, if you don't have 2 feet, that's just not fair. But no more shift. But I think that was going to be great. And then I saw spring training. Joey Gallo was up, notorious pull hitter,
of course.
And they had shifted everybody as close to second base as they could.
Found a way around it.
And they pulled a left fielder all the way across the field and stuck him in between second and first, just on the outfield grass. So, I mean, if you could bunt it down the third baseline, it's pretty much going to roll to the wall. But
imagine
What do you think about that? How do you think it's going to affect the game?
I was with you 100%. I love the idea of the no shift because you see, not like I don't think the game was ruined by the shifts, but it kind of felt like at times these hitters like Joey Gallo. I'm trying to think of hitters off the top of my head that
Giancarlo Stanton.
Yes, just guys that like are extreme pull hitters or consistently hit to one side of the field, and you just see the whole defense are like, we're just gonna stand exactly where you hit it. I understand, like it helps, and like that's a benefit of playing defense. Like you should be able to put your players in the best position to make a play, to get outs, to get wins. But I feel like it's more true to the game, to just like the straight up baseball, I loved it. But like you said, once you saw Joey Gallo step up and they found a way around it, you're just like, damn, like it is still.
Yeah.
But I think they're definitely going in the right direction, I would say.
The third one, my third one, I don't know if you had any other ones you wanted to throw in here.
Gotcha.
But the pitch timer, the clock, the pitch timer, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
No runners on base. Pitchers have 15 seconds to throw the ball. With runners on base, they have 20 seconds. If they don't get it done within those 20 or 15 seconds, it's an automatic ball. Is it a balk too? If there's a runner on?
I don't believe so. I want to say it's just a ball.
Just a ball.
Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
30 seconds in between batters. They strike a guy out. 30 seconds for the next guy to get up there. But for the batters, they have to be in the box or ready to swing before the 8-second mark.
Yeah.
Or else they get an automatic strike call.
Yeah.
We saw this in the Atlanta game a couple days ago. Bases loaded, down a couple runs, last inning, last out. Guy gets called up for not being in the box. Strike 3, game over.
That's so tough.
It was sad, but it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Keep the games going quick. Keep the games more interesting. But what do you think?
Well, to dive a little bit more deeper into that, the batter, they're only allowed to step out of the box once. I thought that's huge because you kind of saw Max Scherzer use that to his advantage. Guy calls time. He now knows Scherzer's set from the jump. Right as the guy steps in that box at 8 seconds hit, Scherzer's throwing that ball. So he throws the fastball. Guy's not ready, strikes out. So you kind of see like the mind games being played. But man, the pitch clock, it kind of seems like we're rushing baseball at this point. I understand like it felt like baseball was kind of the dying sport. We have to do something to fix it. So maybe these faster, quicker games are going to be the answer. And maybe it is. But for watching it now, it kind of feels like we're going to see more injuries. We're going to see a lot more strikeouts, a lot more mind games being played. And maybe that's going to be good for the game in the long run. But I really don't know. How about yourself? How do you feel about it?
It's interesting. I'm not too sure how I feel. I like to see a little bit more of it, but I think it's going to make the games go by way quicker. I think it's probably going to, in the long run, result in a couple more injuries from pitchers having to throw and just throw as quick as they can. But I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Throw a little bit more life back into the sport. So. That was all the 3 I had. Did you have any others that you didn't cover?
I had one that I really wanted to go over. The pitcher step offs. Pitchers are allowed 2 disengagements per at bat, so a step off or pick off attempt. To me, this kind of feels like if you're a base runner, using that to your advantage, like Carter mentioned at the beginning of the pod, stolen base numbers this year are about to be at an all-time high. Once a pitcher steps off once, if I'm the runner and I'm able to get back, or maybe he disengage, he steps off or makes the pickoff move. If you're able to get back, then he's not able to do it again. I'm then taking the biggest lead ever because the man can't do anything. You're then just taking off or you're getting the balk. If he's disengaging a third time, you're getting the balk. You're moving up another base. I think stolen base numbers are going to go up huge. How do you feel about that rule change?
I don't like that. I think that it's really beneficial to the runner, but it's a weird rule. Why? No. I don't know why they would implement that. It wasn't really a problem.
Well, they wanted to stop the 7 pickoff attempts, 7 throwovers to first base. So I get that, but
just don't steal second, and you'll be fine.
Exactly. Just
stay there.
Stealing second.
Take the base you got. Don't try and take any more.
Be content.
It's a weird one. It's that's all I can say. It's just a weird one. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's definitely going to be a lot of these rules are going to be kind of like throughout the season, seeing how they affect the game, how it's different from last season. Kind of when do you think we have the big blow up where the pitch clock, the step off, maybe I don't want to put into the air. You're sitting in the wild card or a World Series game and batter's not in the batter's box before 7 seconds, but when do we see this kind of like new rules implode in the MLB, or do you think we see it at all?
I could definitely see that the pitch clock and like must-win games late in the season, division on the line, playoff life on the line. I could see that coming in big time.
We've seen it a couple times in spring training. A lot of these games, pitchers getting the strike 3 called because, like you talked about, batter's not in the box, or the other way around, pitcher's not delivering that ball. It's a balk or a ball. The runner's advanced to another base, and they're losing games because of that. That's huge in a World Series game. That's wild.
But do you have any more? Have any other rules?
Golly, can we make it a rule that the Royals just get to start with a 30-game win lead over the rest of baseball?
That would be nice. That would be very nice.
Number 1 in spring training right now. Had to force feed the
I feel
Royals
like they're normally number 1 coming out of spring training.
Man, they're like Goliath when it comes to spring training, but they're David when it comes to regular season baseball. It is pathetic. Every year I get my hopes up. I'm like, man, this Royals team, these young guys, the pitching is going to come around. And then you realize they're playing against AA and AAA guys. And you're like, yeah, that seems about right.
But, there's hope this year. There's hope for the Royals. But
that is true.
We'll have to hit that on a different day. Hit us up, guys. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Leave a comment, subscribe. What you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear. Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. We're there. We're everywhere. But pretty much. We're worldwide. Hit us up. Teespring at the 016 Hour. Awesome merch. Bryson's wearing some.
New merch
up there. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, stickers. A lot of stuff up there. Cool stuff up there. You should go check it out.
Sure.
But it is time to end the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, sir.
We out.
We're out.
Peace.